Guys, quick, I need your help. Somebody snuck into my house in the middle of the night and turned my head into a balloon. Now I'm floating into the stratosphere, and that means it's time for another episode of VIBEHAUS, where everybody has at least 3 fingers and nobody listens to country music. Last week, Aurora was abducted by aliens after Tessa made the final vote to kick her out. So before we chase a leprechaun into the middle of the road and get this episode started, let's talk with our squatters and see what the hell is going on in their minds. Hey, Liberty, do you know where the trash bags are at?
Yeah, Kaz, they're in this closet right over here.
Oh, thanks so much.
Is your trash full or something? Do you need me to take it out for you?
No, I just like to put plastic bags around my head while I masturbate.
Thanks.
Don't talk to me. Get that camera out of my face, seriously. Go away. Please go away. I'm not in the mood to be on TV right now. I am so sad. Look, I'm so sad I've even got an emo haircut. This is truly the worst of times. Just kidding. I haven't been able to use my hair gel because Tessa put hot sauce in it just to add insult to injury.
I hope he likes colon clear.
One day I'm gonna call the police on these motherfuckers and finally get them kicked out for good. But until then, let's dive into the challenge. Everybody, come to the Lazy Lounge. I'm chopping onions, and you only get an onion if you come to the Lazy Lounge real quick, real fast, real quick. You guys want onions, right? Everybody loves onions. Oh wow, it's time for a new challenge. This game's actually starting to get to me. Now that Aurora's gone, I don't know if I can do it. She was my voice of reason, and now the only voices I hear in my head are, Salvador, you're a goddamn failure.
I hope Salvador feels like a fucking failure. That way, going into this MB, he won't stand a chance.
I would say that me and Liberty are in a pretty good spot this week, cause we still have each other's backs, but Salvador and Tessa are kind of alone. Even if I end up on the block, I should have a vote to keep me in. I'm not too terribly worried about this MB, but it would be nice to win so close to the end.
I wanna win, so I'm gonna try to do it.
Hey host, how am I gonna dunk on these motherfuckers this week?
Guys, it looks like that self-defense training is actually paying off for once, cause there's been a murder in the Vibe House.
Oh no, murder is bad.
Yeah, Liberty, it sure is. Now, each of you are gonna receive a role in the Vibe House murder case. There are 3 different roles in this mysterious killer conundrum. The first role is the dead body. In order for the dead body to win MB, they have to remain dead the entire time and cannot move or speak or anything. The second role is the innocent, and the innocent has to find out who the killer is. The first innocent to figure it out wins MB. The innocents only have 2 chances to guess, and if those guesses are wrong, the killer gets away with it. The third role is the killer, and the killer wins MB if they aren't caught, but there's a catch. If the innocents catch the killer, or the killer gets away with the crime before the dead body stirs, then they have 5 minutes to get the dead body to stir. Otherwise, the dead body wins MB. But if the body stirred first, all the innocents have to do is catch the killer, and all the killer has to do is get away with it. So you guys understand, right? I don't have to explain it a million times. I think I get it.
Yeah, I understand.
Tessa, do you understand?
Yeah, I understand why you're asking me.
'Cause I feel like you're the dumbest person in the game now, so I figured I would just ask the dumbest person, because if the dumbest person gets it, then everyone else gets it.
Go fuck yourself.
Alright, everyone to the confessionals now. Alright, what have we got here? I'm innocent, I swear.
I am an innocent, so it's sleuthing time.
I'm the killer. I hope the dead body is Tessa. Or would that be too obvious?
Please kill her, please kill her, please kill her. Ah shit, I'm the dead body. Well, it's not all bad. I'm used to playing dead, but I'll be damned if I ever end up dead.
So now that everyone seems to understand their roles, we're gonna hit the motherfucking lights.
Oh my gosh, Tessa's been killed.
Finally. Alright guys, if you're the killer, raise your hand. Well, I thought it was worth a shot. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Let's tickle this bitch.
I'm gonna throw a vase at her head.
I'm gonna pour milk on her.
Nothing's working.
I know. Let's set her on fire.
Okay, well if that didn't even work, maybe we should focus on figuring out the killer. If Salvador's the killer, that sure is a ballsy thing to say. Especially since he really doesn't want Tessa winning that MB, and he hates her guts. But he's not exactly clear yet. No, we can't leave Tessa. We don't want to let her win. Even if we figure out the killer, she can win if she just sits still the whole time.
But how are we gonna get her to move?
Let's pee on her.
Gross.
Yeah, she'd probably like that anyway.
Let's make her mad. What makes her mad?
Everything.
So we're fucked. Okay, maybe you're right, Salvador. Let's give it a rest and split up to look for clues.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Liberty and Kaz stayed away from the scene, but I came back. I thought, if Tessa's so good at playing dead, I might as well take advantage of it. So I dragged her to the washing machine and threw her inside it, and then I set it for an extra long cycle. I also figured that if I don't want to get caught, and the killer's gotta be one of us, then I need a red herring. I chose Kaz, because Liberty wouldn't have too hard of a time believing Kaz could get away with murder.
I think I know how to win this MB. I'm gonna tell Liberty that I'm the killer, and I'll throw the MB for her to win. Then one of two things is gonna happen. Either she's gonna say, no, you're not the killer, Kaz, I'm the killer, and then I'll convince her to let me get this MB. Or she's gonna go along with it, meaning Salvador is the killer. So Liberty will go up to the host and say Kaz is the killer, he'll say she's wrong, and I'll say it's Salvador, and then I'll win. But before I accuse Salvador of being the killer, we need to get Tessa to move a goddamn muscle.
After Tessa came out of the wash squeaky clean, I dragged her to the bathroom. Before I gave her a million swirlies, I drew dicks and balls all over her face. Then I figured she's not just gonna let herself drown, so I left her in the toilet. She had to stir eventually.
Salvador tried a million shitty little tricks on me to try and get me to move, including trying to drown me. But what he doesn't realize is that I can hold my breath for 4 days straight. Not only would I not want to tell him that, but I literally can't. So he's in for a surprise.
Liberty! Hey, Liberty! Kaz, what's up? Did you find any clues? No, I didn't, because I figured it was a waste of time. I know a way we can clutch this MB. How? I'm the killer. Kaz, it's okay though, because now all we gotta do is get Tessa to move, and you can turn me in. I'll give you this MB. Oh, Kaz, it's funny you say that, because I'm actually the killer. Oh, no way! Then this is even better! I told Kaz that I'm the killer, because now that he's come up to me and said he's the killer, I thought, okay, I could either believe him, which is never a good idea, or I could try something too. I could say, no, Kaz, it's actually me. And either he's going to say, no, you're not, what are you talking about? Or he's going to say, oh, okay, cool, because I was trying to trick you the whole time. Based on both of these answers, I would find out who the killer is, and now I know it's Salvador. So after we get Tessa to move her ass, I can turn Salvador in and win this MB. Liberty, you should let me turn you in so I can win this MB and keep you off the block. Okay, sure thing, Kaz. I can't believe Kaz is about to fall for one of my traps. He's about to get pranked so freaking hard. Hey, was it Tessa's body here at the beginning of the challenge? Huh. Either Tessa threw this MB and got herself a snack, or you moved the body to hide evidence. Pretty clever. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Because I'm the killer. Even though Tessa's playing dead, I still don't want to put a hand on her. Salvador must have moved the body. Unless...
There you guys are.
Hey, Salvador. Did you find anything?
I found something kind of unexpected. Tessa's just chilling in the cozy corner.
Someone moved her?
Yeah, you did.
What?
Yeah, I found her in the cozy corner while I was looking for clues. She said you and her made a deal. You told her that you're the killer, and you said you'd keep her off the block if she threw the MB. She didn't budge until you made it clear that I would go home this week. Then she sprung up and shook your hand. The only reason she told me all this is so she could gloat in my face that I'm getting booted. Salvador, literally none of this happened. Liberty told me herself she's the killer. I'm turning her in and winning MB. That's interesting. Why'd you tell him that, Liberty? Because I am the killer. He tried to tell me he was the killer first, but I said, no, you're not, I am. So of course Kaz went along with it. Yeah, because I'm not the killer. I was bluffing. You know, as I do. Doesn't mean you're not still bluffing. Really? Yeah, I wouldn't put a double bluff past you. You had nothing to lose telling Liberty you were the killer, since you've got her undying loyalty anyway. Which, Liberty, think about that. Salvador, I am the killer. Give it a rest. Yeah, for real. This MB is already in stone, bro. I know exactly what Liberty's up to. Her plan is for Kaz to get the killer wrong, and then she's gonna say it's me and win it. First of all, shame on Kaz for thinking Liberty could never lie to him. Second of all, I need this MB. I need Liberty to think that Kaz is double duping her. I'm calling BS that you talked to Tessa in the first place. I thought you'd say that. Good thing we can literally go ask her. Also good thing she was never in the cozy corner in the first place. Oh, what do you know, Sally?
She's nowhere to be found.
How convenient for you, Kaz.
Look, if you wanted proof against me, why didn't you tell her to stay put?
I did. I plan to use her as proof against you, but it looks like she doesn't like listening to me. Gosh, who would have thunk it, right?
Whatever. Liberty's the killer, and that's all I need to know. Come on, Liberty. Let's tell the host. Then we just gotta wake up Tessa for real because I know she's not really awake. Wait, Kaz, why are you so eager to get this over with? You're not? Wait, let me think about this for a second. You're gonna turn me in, and then that's gonna be the end of it because you're the killer. Yeah, never mind. I'm just confusing myself. This MB is getting all mixed up in my head. Change of plans. I think Kaz has been fooling me the entire time. He failed fooling me once, but he almost got away with fooling me twice. He was gonna get it wrong by accusing me, but it wouldn't matter, because then I was gonna guess Salvador, and it was gonna be wrong. And then after 2 wrong guesses, the killer gets away with it. So he wasn't even gonna give Salvador a chance to guess. That little devil. Host, I've caught the killer. Oh, have you, Kaz? Well, that's great. We gotta get these killers off the streets. So who was it, Kaz? Who did the dirty deed? Liberty killed her. That's not correct. What? Host, I know who the killer really is.
Be careful, Liberty. You know that this is the final guess, and if you get it wrong, the killer escapes.
He won't escape, and he knew that rule the whole time. If 2 wrong guesses freeze the killer, then of course, if you're the killer, you're just gonna run up and guess wrong first thing so that the innocents only get 1 more guess. Then they're gonna drive us crazy guessing wrong the whole time. I can't believe it, Kaz. You told me to my face, and your bluff even overbluffed my bluff. Liberty, what are you talking about? You sound crazy. I'm saying you were the killer, and this was your plan the entire time because you're a fucking evil mastermind, and only you could get away with something like this.
Liberty, is this your final answer?
Final answer? Liberty, no.
That's incorrect. The killer was Salvador all along, and he got away with it. Hey guys.
You no good son of a gun. Salvador?
I'm surprised that me trying to frame Kaz wasn't painfully obvious to you guys.
Wait, so Liberty, you bluffed me back? Yeah? How was I supposed to know that? Why would you tell me you were the killer if you weren't the killer? Why would you tell me you were the killer when I came up to you and said I was the killer and you weren't the killer? Why would you do the exact same thing? Because if it wasn't you, it was Salvador. So what the hell happened? I can ask you the same question. You told me you were the killer, so it was you. Kaz, you're not the only person in the fucking world who can lie. But.
How does it feel being fooled for once, Kaz?
Kinda good.
Hey, I hate to burst your guys' bubble, but Tessa's still dead, and the 5-minute countdown clock's been going since Liberty guessed. So you guys are at 4 minutes and 17 seconds now.
God damn it. Salvador, where's Tessa for real this time?
This way.
Salvador, this is really just tasteless. You got her drinking the doo-doo water.
So she still hasn't budged. Hey host, did she drown or something?
No, she's alive, but she's playing dead, so she could still win this. Well, Liberty, you caught Salvador, so only you can win the MB. This is your game to win. You should wake her up. What? Oh, okay. Tessa, if you wake up right now, I'll keep you in the game.
Tessa's still not moving. You guys are running out of time.
Tessa, if you wake up right now, I'll eliminate Salvador.
Deal.
And Tessa has moved. So Salvador wins MB.
What?
Ha ha ha.
You fuckers.
Congratulations, Salvador. You've won the power of MB, which means you need to select 2 people for the reaping. I'll hear your choice at the Nom Nom ceremony. Until then, I'm gonna go do my taxes. I hope I don't get too lit.
Oh, also guys, VIP list after SYS still. Tessa, really consider actually putting someone on yours. Alright, forget I said anything. But remember, everyone be there, or be quadrilateral. I told Tessa not booting me was gonna be a big fucking mistake. But I guess if I got kicked off, Aurora probably would have won this anyway. Rest easy, biatch. Soon we'll have this vibe house in the bag.
Salvador must feel pretty good right now, but he's not going easy on me, so I'm not going easy on him. Hey, Sally! Hey, Sally! 2 claps for you, Sally! Hey, guys, Sally Two Toes won an MB. Finally got his shit together and won a goddamn MB for once. I thought I was gonna have to wait another 1 million goddamn years before Sally even decided to try to win an MB.
Hey, Kaz. Hey, Liberty.
Hey, Salvador. What's up? Yeah, what's good?
You guys want to come to the MB and talk Nom Noms?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I see what you're up to, and it ain't gonna work. Be right back, Sally. I'm gonna make a quick stop at the kitchen.
Welcome to the MB, guys.
I'm back again. So what's the sitch, Salvador?
I know one of us has got to go up on the block. What are you thinking? So by now I think you guys figured out that I'm ignoring Tessa. Yeah, it's probably gonna drive her insane. She just loves her attention. She sure does. So, to be honest, I like both of you guys, and I don't know who I want to put up on the block next to Tessa. If I can weigh in, I've been on the block 3 times, and Kaz has been on it 0 times, so... So what, Liberty? So what? I thought about that, but I came up with a plan. Here's how it's gonna go. Whichever one of you is better at ignoring Tessa, I'll keep off the block. Oh! Too easy. This means if either of you talks to her, talks about her, acknowledges her existence at all outside of the MB, you're gonna be the one who goes up next to her. I want her to be completely invisible, and the only way that's gonna happen is if the whole house pretends she doesn't exist. Oh god, she brought back the pots and pans. This might be harder than I thought. I want to go out there so bad, but I also can't be on the block a 4th time. Not like you, go home. If she wins SYS, we're both screwed anyway. Shit, that's another thing, isn't it? If she wins SYS, I might actually kill myself. You could always do what Aurora did with Tobias and put both of us up to start. Fuck that. I would, but I don't know if it would work in our favor a 2nd time. Liberty's good with comps, but I don't know about you, Kaz. Come on, I won like 1. That's the same amount Tessa won when Aurora put her up, and she thought it was gonna work just fine. Tessa got pretty far in all her comps, and you gave up on week 5, so... Whatever. Besides, unlike Aurora, I'm not working with 2 expendables. I also don't have as much time left. If Tessa survives the block, she makes it to the final 3. That's kind of a big deal. So what are you gonna do? I think I'm just gonna have to put her up first thing. Whoever ends up next to her has to make sure she doesn't win SYS. But what if it's like the 4th dimension SYS? Or the bathroom SYS? Well, it could be like the Ice Cream Ninja SYS. It really is all up to chance, huh? Maybe we could convince Tessa to throw it. No talking to Tessa. Oh yeah, sorry. Even if we could talk to her, I don't know if that's gonna work after the Tobias shenanigans. Besides, she knows she's going home if she stays on that block. True. Hey Salvador, are you sure we have to ignore her? Because I'm really getting sick and tired of those pots and pans. She'll stop eventually. Are you sure? Uh-oh, Liberty. Are you about to crack? Is Liberty about to quack and tell Tessa to please be quiet? Shut up, Kaz. Quit baby talking to you, baby. Anyways, guys, get out of here. I'm gonna bust a nut.
Hey, Liberty! Kaz! Liberty, Kaz!
Hey, Kaz,
Hey, Liberty,
do you hear that
Kaz!
mysterious
Liberty,
sound?
hello?
No, I don't, Liberty. I don't hear
Hey,
anything. What are
Liberty,
you
hey,
talking
Kaz!
about?
What the fuck is going on?
I fooled them both. I already busted a nut at 3 in the morning after I jerked off listening to Lana Del Rey and picturing Kaz stepping on my throat. I just wanted Kaz and Liberty to think I was occupied while I was actually snooping. I'm gonna spy on them and make sure they don't slip up. I just refuse to be on that block again. And I just refuse to listen to Tessa bitch about how no one's paying attention to her for 1 more second. I need to get her and Kaz talking. Kaz, I swear I hear something like in the wall. You must be absolutely losing it then, because I don't hear a thing. Maybe you're hard of hearing because it's starting to wig me out, this weird noise I'm hearing, and I'd love it if you did something about it. What am I supposed to do about something I can't hear? There's actually no way you can't hear this weird noise. I think you're just ignoring it because you want someone else to take care of it for you. And so what if that's true? Well, the only other person who can take care of it is me, and I might be putting myself in danger if I go check it out. Yeah, and? Don't you think I've been in a lot of danger over the weeks? Danger that you managed to avoid? Danger that I worked really hard to avoid, and I don't want to soil it now by checking out this noise you keep talking about. I get you worked really hard to avoid danger, but now that hard work could pay off and you can afford to take a bullet for me and check out this weird noise because you consider me a friend, right? There's a lot I would do for a friend, but putting myself in very real danger, especially in this house, is not one of them. I think that's kind of selfish. Yeah, it's almost like I'm trying to win the show or something. You can still win even if you put yourself in a little bit of danger for once. I'll save you, I promise. No way. As soon as you put yourself in danger in this house, your guarantee of staying in is shot. I won't risk it, not even for you. I've come so far, and I'm not gonna piss it away by taking a bullet for you. Sorry if that stings, but if you don't want to risk it for me, you can understand why I don't want to risk it either.
I have no idea what Kaz and Liberty are talking about, but they're not talking to me. They're acting like I don't fucking exist. It's seriously making me itch. Fine, have fun jerking yourselves off. I don't need you clowns.
Oh, the noise is gone. Thank goodness. I get that Kaz doesn't want to be on the block. I don't either, obviously, but I thought he trusted me more than that. We're supposed to be a final 2, and if he wants me to trust him so much, why can't he trust me? First of all, my motto coming into this game was no worries, and not only have I not said no worries enough for it to become my real catchphrase, but even no worries was two-faced.
No worries really meant trust nobody. Trust only myself, so I don't worry about what anyone else has planned for me, which, since we've all got the same goal in mind, I think everybody plans for me to get kicked out. So yeah, I want Liberty to trust me, but only I can save my ass in this game, and I'm doing my best to stay away from Tessa. Not to mention, recently Liberty's just decided to start tricking me back out of the blue, so how the hell am I supposed to know if she's gonna dump me to keep Tessa? And if Tessa wins SYS, she's probably gonna gun for me. Wait a minute. So here I am worried about being on the block, but really, getting nom-nommed first is the best place to be in the Final Four, and it's all because of the SYS. If I stay out of the nom-noms, then there's still a chance either Tessa or Liberty could save themselves, and there's still a chance I could go home. But if Salvador nom-noms me, then I still have power to save myself and guarantee a spot in the Final 3. All I have to do is win an SYS, and I'll make it to the grand finale. This is my final mountain to climb. I'm going on the block.
Please, one of you, just fucking say one goddamn word to me! I'm losing my mind! I don't know what to do. This is so stressful. Alright, I get it. You're fucking ignoring me. I understand. Congratulations, you guys got the point across. Wow, I get the point. Here's the point. Here's me getting the point. I fucking understand. So why don't you guys open your goddamn mouths and say, hello, Tessa. Good fucking morning. It's nice to meet you. I haven't spoken to you in a long time.
I'm fine, really. I don't need them. Now that I've been expelled to the social shadow realm, I've gotten back in touch with my old imaginary friends from the Hole. The Hole was this place I got caught up in for a couple months back in Vietnam. I was trying to get to the Outback so I could leave some pretty unspeakable shit back on my home turf, but someone ratted me out and I got caught and thrown in the Hole. It wasn't much bigger than this confessional. I was down there all by myself, drinking rainwater and eating whatever dead animals they threw at me. And while I was there, I did some soul searching, and I realized that all my best friends were inside me all along. I don't need friends. They disappoint me. Solitude is bliss. Actually, being away from the noise, I think I've calmed down after the high I was on last week. I'm not gonna be ashamed of the way I acted. I've gotta be that way to survive. But my life's really a cycle of ups and downs, and now I'm in a down, but a nice down, even though I think I'm screwed. My arch enemy is MB, and I'm up against a Final 2, but it's not even nom-noms yet, so who knows what'll happen. What do I do?
If you want him in, let him in. If you need more time, we can...
No, I'm cool, let him in. Kaz?
Hi, Tessa.
So you're acknowledging my existence? Why here?
Because we have to do this in secret. I want to know if this is worth it before I go through with it.
What are you talking about?
I'll stop ignoring you if you put me on your VIP list.
You already stopped ignoring me.
Only you and me know that. If you refuse, you get no more attention.
Well, I don't need your attention anymore.
Okay, fine. It was worth a shot. See ya.
Yeah. Hey, I'm done here. What the hell? Who is it?
Hey, Salvador.
Kaz, did you really think I wouldn't notice you knocking on the confessional door when it was occupied?
What do you mean? I saw the light on, but nobody was in here.
Cut the BS. You two were talking in secret, weren't you?
Alright, fine. You caught me. Damn, I thought I was gonna get away with it. Man, this really sucks. Not only am I going on the block, but I'm not even on Tessa's VIP list.
Wait, Salvador, were they only ignoring me because you were dangling the block over their head?
See you at Nom Noms, Kaz.
Yeah, he was.
Wow.
Hey, actually, Kaz, are you done in here? Because I got something to say.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Have fun.
So if Kaz survives this block, which is likely, then me and him are going straight to the Final 3, probably with Liberty. While I'm riding high this week, I'm kind of caught between a rock and a hard place, because I'm either going into the grand finals with my worst enemy, or with both halves of a Final 2. Since I'm safe this week, I might as well start planning for the finale. I've got two options. Either I've got to win the final MB, or I've got to convince whoever's in power to kick off their other half. If that's the case, I really hope Kaz doesn't win. Either way, I have to start a rift between those two now, so that one of them takes me to the Final 2 if it comes down to it. After this week's MB, they're already kind of warmed up. They've been fighting all day. Also, I know Liberty's the only person left who hasn't seen Kaz's real face, because he was talking to Liberty with the fake face and talking to Tessa with the real one. So maybe I could do something with that. Hey Liberty, I've got good news for you.
Hey, Salvador, what's up, Salvador?
Kaz cracked. I caught him trying to talk to Tessa in secret.
Lit!
That's really surprising, because me and him were talking in code earlier, and I was like, Kaz, you should take a bullet for me since we're best friends, but he wasn't budging.
Well, you know how it is with Kaz. You can't believe a word he says unless he gives you his real face.
Huh?
You know, when he drops his eyes and they kind of glaze over and he sounds a lot less cheesy.
He always sounds cheesy.
Wait a second, has he never shown you?
What, is it like a special thing or like a magic trick or what?
Well, I don't know, he just kind of changes his attitude about everything. He also claims he doesn't lie when he's like that.
No, I've never seen him do something like that before. That's really weird what you're describing to me.
Huh. That's super weird because according to him there was only one person left in the house who hadn't seen him make that face. And I guess you were the last one. Kinda weird because I thought you two were like best friends.
It's complicated. So if Salvador is not completely talking out of his ass right now, apparently Kaz has like a split personality or something. And if I've never seen it and everybody else in the house has, then whatever. Me and Kaz have had a pretty turbulent relationship in the house, but we've gotten to this point together. But at the same time, I've kind of been having this thought in my head. So Salvador's about to put up Kaz on the block. So it's gonna be him and Tessa. And if either of them fail SYS, then I'm gonna be the only vote. So basically right now, as it stands, it's up to me who gets kicked out of the house. And like, yeah, Tessa's annoying and like everything, and like we don't like her, like we don't like Tessa. And like Kaz is supposed to be my ride or die, you know, he's supposed to be my final two or whatever. But I also have to think about like the grand finale. Whoever stays in the house is gonna be in the final three with me. And if I vote off Kaz and Salvador and Tessa are still in the house, and even if I don't win the final MB, I'm still probably gonna be in the final two. Because if I win, I'm going to be in the final two. If Tessa wins, she's going to kick off Salvador. And if Salvador wins, he's going to kick off Tessa. So, like, I know me and Kaz have been in the final two this entire time. But maybe it's for the best if I end it this week. That is, even if I get the chance. It's all still up in the air right now, but I've really been giving it some thought. Because Kaz has tricked me like a million times. And now I'm finally firing back at him. And yeah, like I overestimated him in the MB, like I thought he was like I thought he was playing 5D chess with my ass. But still, he's really smart, and he's made it this far in the game. Something's telling me that if I can't get him out of the house while I have the power to, he's just gonna win the game. And this week, I might have the power to because he's finally on the block. My name is Jeffrey, and every night I come home to my ungrateful wife and kids after a 9-to-5 day at work. Some days, I just need to kick back, relax, recline, not reach for the shotgun, and kill my entire family. And the only way I can do that is if I watch the nom ceremony. Everyone get to the lazy lounge, because guys like Jeffrey are getting real antsy to watch this nom ceremony. Welcome everybody, welcome to the last nom ceremony in the show. So guys, as you know, Salvador finally won MB. And now he has to choose two of you to poke in the face and put in a lot of trouble. So Salvador, what are your picks? Who are you choosing to tickle today? The first person I would like to nom is Tessa. Wow, Salvador, way to take away from any dramatic tension.
Well, somebody sounded eager.
The second person I would like to nom is Kaz.
Salvador, what the hell are you doing? Wow, Salvador really puts the ass in assertive.
This nom ceremony is over.
God damn it, Salvador, my cameraman don't know what to do. The AV guy's freaking out. Just keep the song down. Keep the song down. We don't need it to turn up.
Well, I guess I have no choice at this point but to win this SYS and screw over the final two. Because if I don't, I've got a one-way ticket to Browntown, which in layman's terms translates to, I'm kind of screwed.
I've gotta win this SYS. That way I can guarantee myself a spot in the final three. Because once I'm there, it's pretty much going to be smooth sailing, even if I don't win the last MB. Which, fingers crossed, knock on wood, I hope I do. Oh, God. Alright, there it is.
Hey, Salvador, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Look, you can ignore me all you want, but I just wanted to drop something off. I reconstructed the other half of your face out of some leftover skin and meat that I had, and I'm not going to tell you where I got it from, and I thought you'd appreciate it.
Tessa, why did you do this for me? Did you just want me to feel like a dick for being mean to you this entire time?
I mean, kind of.
Well, congratulations, because now I sort of feel like I overreacted.
Don't feel so sorry about it, okay? If you overreacted, I overreacted times 1 trillion. Look, you getting the whole house to ignore me kind of put me in a more grounded state. Taking the attention and the heat off of me for a while actually brought me back down to earth. And actually, I wanted to give you the other half of your face back to thank you for that.
It's no problem. I mean, that wasn't my intention. I was actually trying to drive you slowly insane. But I'll still take the other half of my face. That's like super nice of you.
Oh, don't mention it. Say, what are you doing in this secret spot looking glumfully out into the ocean?
I'm just thinking about what Aurora told me before you sent her home.
Oh, yeah?
She said that if either of us were to go home, then it was the other person's job to win the Vibe House so that they would come back and live in it. And
yeah, I get it.
And like, I don't know, like, I did a pretty good job getting MB this week, I think. I think that's what she wanted. We're so close to the finish line, and usually when I'm doing good close to the finish line, I shoot myself in the dick at the end. And I feel like that's probably what's gonna happen, because I want you out of the house this week, and then it's gonna be Liberty and Kaz. And I have a pretty good chance of going home if I don't win the last MB. And I'm thinking, like, can I really win 2 MBs back to back? Nobody's done it before.
I mean, I could probably do it, so you could always just keep me in the house, and then I'll do it and keep you in the game.
Nice try, Tessa.
Oh, damn.
Like, I'm trying to kind of split them up. I'm trying to make it kind of less of a certainty, but I also don't know if it's gonna work that well. Kaz always knows how to talk himself back into shit, especially with her.
Well, hey, that's all up in the air, and if you're not gonna help me, then I'm not gonna help you with it.
Right, that makes sense.
And all I've gotta do is win this SYS, and then you're still kind of screwed.
True that. Do me a favor and trip on your face and fall and die.
Do me a favor and watch me win.
Okay.
Oh, sick! I got 2 points this time. Well, Liberty, it looks like I'm gonna outplay you at this game. Yeah, Kaz, it only took you 4 hours. Whatever. Hey, Kaz. What's up? Make the face. What face? This one?
The one where your eyes get like droopy and you're not cheesy anymore.
Liberty, what are you talking about? I only have 1 face. Salvador told me you had 2, and like that you don't lie when you're doing it. When you're doing that face, you don't lie when you have it. I think Salvador was kind of making shit up. Well, Kaz, I just want to know if you're hiding something from me. Liberty, do you know how many times we've done Molly? If I was hiding something from you, you would have been the first person to know. Well, I just don't know, Kaz, because you're like really good at hiding things and like twisting the truth and like concealing how you actually feel about stuff. And I know that I'm not special. Like, I know that we're ride or dies, but you know, you might be doing it to me too. You're the only person I can trust in this house, Liberty. I've told you everything. Everything I can, that is. Like, do you want me to make stuff up? No, it's just do you want me to tell you that I'm from, like, the Island of Dragons? No, Kaz, I'm just saying. You want me to tell you that I can breathe fire? Kaz, quit being a dick about it, okay? Anything could happen, and I'm not gonna be a victim of thinking I'm immune. So sorry I even asked. Oh, you just sound frustrated because you know I'm gonna be better than you at volleyball one of these days. That's not why I'm frustrated. Then what's the matter, Liberty? Spill your guts, girl. You were on the block, and you're not even acting like it. Tell me what that even means. Usually people on the block are a little nervous. Usually they're a little, making sure that they're not going to go home. Like anything, Kaz, like anything. You just seem like you don't care. Like you're the one that's going to stay. Well, yeah, Liberty, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stay in the house. Because, you know, I think you're going to vote for me if I'm still on the block. And I think that if Tessa saves herself, and if it's me versus you, she's more pissed off at you than she is at me. And like, I'm sorry if I'm presenting you a reality of the situation, but I do want to stay in the house, and I would rather you get kicked out if it's you versus me. Obviously. Well, yeah, but it's just like, I've been on the block 3 times, and I was shitting myself all 3 times. And you don't even care. Do you want me to shit myself? Like, are you into that? Like, if I shat on the floor right now, would you eat it or something? What is wrong with you? Nothing, it's just the things you're saying don't make any sense. Why should I be scared if I have nothing to be scared of? Unless, Liberty, are you saying that if I don't save myself, you're gonna kick me off the show? No, I'm not saying that. Be honest. Would you vote me out if it was still me versus Tessa by the time Final Couchdown came around? No, Kaz, I would kick off Tessa. Be honest with me. If it was me and Tessa at Final Couchdown, who are you kicking out? You, okay? You. I was gonna kick you out if you 2 were still at Final Couchdown. And I still might. Oh, well then I really need to win, huh? Shucks, dang, I really need to get it all together. Now I guess I can start being all scared. Eee! Liberty, please don't kick me out. I don't want to, Kaz, I really don't want to. But if I can bring the 2 rivals into the final 3 with me, I'm going to. I don't know if you should be telling me this, considering you might be in the exact same situation as me in a couple minutes. But you still might not win, like you still might lose. And then you're gonna kick me off. I get it. I got it. Cool. But why, Liberty? Why would you do that to me? Because you would probably do the same to me. So, because you think that I would do something, you're going to act based off something that you think I would do without having any kind of like evidence for it? Kind of what you did in the MB challenge? There is evidence, Kaz. You've done it before. You've put me on the block before. You've thrown me under the bus before. So what reason would you have to keep me in the house? Because I want you in the final 3 with me, and because I want Tessa out of this house so goddamn bad. I don't know what I look like to you. I don't know if I look like a big, scary, psychopathic monster who doesn't care about anybody, and I don't know what Salvador's been telling you to make you picture me as some sort of ultimate criminal mastermind murderer, but none of it's true. I'm not out to get you. I'm not out to get anybody. I just want to win the Vibe House, and I'm gonna do whatever I have to do. And what if kicking me off is something that you have to do? I didn't have anything like that in mind, so why don't you stop trying to get into my head, because you're really bad at it. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a pretty unpleasant talk, and I rather would have talked to you about anything else. But it is always nice to know what other people in the house are thinking, I guess, so I shouldn't be too upset about it. You know what? I don't even feel like playing volleyball anymore. I'm just gonna go inside and play Pac-Man and try to beat Tobias' score and probably not be able to do it. Cause like I don't know, I'm just tired now. I can't believe this. I can't believe Salvador told her about my face, but I feel like I recovered from it pretty well. Because first of all, he doesn't have any proof. And second of all, when people confront me about having it, and I don't want them to know about it, instead of going, "Aw shucks, you caught me," I go, "No I don't. What are you talking about?" They believe it every time. Because once you've conditioned people to think you act a certain way, they're gonna have a pretty hard time changing their minds. Unless you know, like, murder somebody, because then the proof is in the pudding. But I don't plan on killing anybody. I just plan on winning the Vibe House, just like everybody else. So Salvador was probably trying to get Liberty to not trust me anymore by acting like this is some big spooky thing, that I have a certain way of acting that's kind of different than how other people think that. Wait, and I really don't appreciate it. Not only because it kind of screws up my game, but because people don't know how to act around me when I do stuff like this. They're like, "Oh, Kaz, he's so scary. Oh, Kaz, you never know what he's gonna do next. Oh, Kaz, he's so ooky spooky." Like, thanks. I'm glad that everybody thinks I'm a psychopath just because I don't smile all the time. And because I'm kind of good at lying. And because I usually know when people are about to do stuff. And, like I get it, but like, shut up. Wait, Kaz, come back. I didn't mean to piss you off or anything. Really? You didn't mean to piss me off by telling me, Kaz, if you were on the block, I would send you home? You didn't mean it? Oh, okay. Look, what I'm trying to say is, like, I just don't know about you anymore. I don't know about us. Like, if it was you and me in normal life, like, if we were just on the street, I would trust you. But we both want something really, really bad. And I confessed something earlier in the confessionals, and I thought it was going to stay in there, but I want to tell you now. I think that the only way to get you out of this house is to do it myself. I don't think you're going to get kicked out of this house unless somebody does something about it. I think you're going to sweep the floor with us if we don't get you out of here. So, like, obviously, I don't want to have the floor swept with me. So, like, I would like to get you out of here. But, like, we're friends, Kaz. Like, do you understand what I mean? Yeah, I think I get it. But listen, I just really want to play Pac-Man right now. I really just want to see the little spooky ghosties and the funny yellow man. So could I go do that in peace while I kind of recollect my thoughts? Yeah, sure, Kaz. It's okay. I'll just practice my serves anyways. That way, you'll never get 2 points again. Yeah, okay. I didn't mean it. God damn it, I didn't mean it. Not only did I not mean to put Kaz in this kind of mood, but I also didn't mean to tell him everything that I confessed in secret. God damn it, he just has a way of doing this, and that's why I want him out of the house. But like Tessa, you know, like it's Tessa's time. Man, this sucks, because now I don't know what to do. If I have to be the one who makes the vote, then I'm gonna be banging my head up against a wall. But if I'm on the block, at all, I'm probably going home. Gosh, I wish I was Salvador. I wonder how he's feeling right now.
Drinking the pina colada by myself isn't as fun, but I'm doing it for Aurora. She's in my memory. This sips for you, bitch. Ugh. Take a shot for me.
Everybody put your iPads and your Apple phones and your Facebooks away. It's time for the SYS challenge. So let's all take the J train down to the S squad and jabroni on some mobsters. Welcome back to also the last SYS of the entire show.
In this final edition of SYS, Salvador, the Wicked and Wonderful, has nom-nommed Kaz and Tessa, and now they're gonna duke it out for a chance to get off the block. So Kaz, Tessa, in each of your hands is a check for a hot Millie.
Who's Millie and how hot is she?
Oh Tessa, you're so goddamn funny, one of these days I'm just gonna kick you in the balls. Millie means $1 million. There is a check for $1 million. As you guys can see, I just have all kinds of money and I'm giving it all away. You two have to endorse these checks, not with your signatures, but with one of two options. Those two options being either split or steal. If both of you choose to steal the check, then neither of you get the money and you both stay on the block. If both of you decide to split the check, then both of you get $500,000, but both of you also stay on the block. And if one of you chooses to steal the check while the other one chooses to split, then only the person who steals the check will win $1 million and take themselves off the block. So we got steal, steal, we got split, split, we got steal, split. Do you guys understand? Yeah, I think I get it. Then if you guys are both ready, start negotiating. Tessa, okay, I'm gonna start off by telling you that I really need this money, but I'm not gonna steal. I'm gonna split it with you because I really, really need the money and I really, really do not want you to steal from me, okay?
Yeah, right, like I'm gonna fucking believe that. I'm gonna choose to split it, and then you're gonna run off with it.
No, Tessa, listen, I am desperate for this money, okay? There's something I haven't talked about on the show before, and something I especially haven't talked about with you. I'm in a lot of debt back home, okay? I'm a liar, you know that I am, but I can't lie to money's face and say that I have the money when, like, back home I really don't. I have expensive taste, okay? I like things that are nice and shiny. This Fujiano Burguji was really fucking expensive, but Arlo was right. I'm broke. I don't have the money for that. I don't have a job right now. I have a lot of people that I need to pay back, and I have a lot of bills back home. So I'm desperate for this money. I'm desperate, and I need it so bad that I'm willing to split $1 million with you. I really don't care about the block, and I really don't want you to do me dirty, so Tessa, please don't do it.
You never said anything about having money problems before. How am I supposed to believe you now?
I'm really ashamed to talk about it, and I really didn't want anyone to pity me or anything. I didn't want a sob story, but now I'm telling you right now that I will split this with you, Tessa. I really will.
Kaz, I really don't care, because if you split it, I'm gonna steal it. And then I'm gonna take all the money, because I don't give a shit about your financial problems, bro, for real. You should have figured that out yourself.
Tessa, please, I am begging you. Please split the money with me. I will tell Liberty to kick me off if you split the money with me. I will tell her to send me straight home. I came on to VIBEHAUS for one reason, and it was to win the house and win the money that comes with it. And now that I know that the money's coming first, I would rather just have the money. You can have the house. You can have this VIBEHAUS. I really don't care. I will throw in the towel.
Well, if you're just gonna throw in the towel, why don't I take your money too?
Okay then, Tessa. If you're just gonna fuck me over like that, then I'm gonna fuck both of us over. I'm gonna pick steal too. Then you're not gonna get any money, and you're not gonna stay on the show. I could still win the house, I could still get the money I need, but you're gonna leave with what you started with. So either save my ass outside the house, or I'm gonna destroy your ass inside the house. Which is it?
Kaz. Come on, man.
Which is it, Tessa? Which one is it gonna be? Cause at the end of the day, this is a goddamn show. But I'm talking about real life. I'm talking about real life shit. I'm willing to remove myself from this game just to fix my own problems. But I'm gonna need the money to do that. You could get $500,000 and keep your place on this show if you do this for me. But if you don't, I'm gonna steal too. And then we're both gonna be broke as a joke. Except the difference between you and me is that I can keep going in the game. I can win more, way more than $500,000. So actually, I kinda want you to steal. I want you to steal right now, because if you steal, I'm gonna steal too. And then, you're gonna be fucked.
Kaz, come on. Can you just please, like, not steal? Like, can you please just let me get the $1 million? Because if I get the $1 million, then I could get the $1 million and the VIBEHAUS, and that would be dope as shit.
Wow, Tessa, that's a really good argument. You're right. Just kidding, that's stupid. This money's really a middleman, because you've only got two options. Either you're gonna keep going in this game with $500,000, or you're gonna go home broke. Which is it, Tessa? Really think about it. Nobody else in this game has been willing to go home so easily, and they probably never will again. So just take the chance while you still have it.
Alright. But I really want you to know that I don't appreciate this.
Alright guys, so are you ready to reveal your decisions?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Please endorse your checks with your final answer. Here you go.
Just take it.
Oh, very interesting, very interesting. In case everyone else is curious, here's what they picked.
God damn it.
Yes.
Kaz, you are a filthy liar.
What else is new? If it makes you feel any better, I wasn't lying about the debt thing. I just didn't want to only have $500,000 to cover it. Like, I wanted some extra spending money, you understand.
Wow, Kaz, you really have the most punchable face I've seen in a while. You begged and cried to make sure I would pick Split, just so you could pick Steel. You're such a greedy roach. I hope you go bankrupt. You're absolutely evil. I have no respect for you. The smug look in your eyes when the host revealed the back of your check just makes me want to kill you in every horrific way. Your sad face went to this stupid smile like you did nothing wrong. You're a deceptive manipulator. You were trying to hide your smug grin. Wow, greed truly has no bounds. There are some things you just can't buy, character being one of them.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're cheesy. Guys, we could have a philosophical debate about greed all darn day, but we have to get to the replacement nom nom ceremony. So Plato, Socrates, why don't you two pack up your philosophy bags and head over onto the quasi-final couchdown spot. I don't want to go to Mexico no more. There's a big fat quasi-final couchdown at the door. You want what you want. In the super mega ultra duper super mega duper ultra mega super duper final edition of quasi-final couchdown ever, Kaz made a lot of people in the YouTube comments angry after he managed to steal $1 million and a safe spot from Tessa. So now Tessa's still on the block, and there's only one more person left in the house for a possible replacement nom nom. So, Salvador, it's a good thing you don't like theatrics, so I'll just say it for you right now. Liberty is the replacement nom nom. So, Kaz, get out of the chair right now before Tessa rips your face off for stealing $1 million from her. Technically, I didn't steal any money from her because it wasn't her money, it was the show's money. Don't argue with me, young man. Get on the couch right now. And Liberty, get in the chair. You guys can high five past each other if you want. Okay, no high five. Good sportsmanship, guys. Jeez. I thought Liberty would congratulate me for doing such a great job. Just kidding, I knew she wouldn't. She's probably pissed off. Not only because she's one of those people that thinks I did something morally wrong or something, but because now she's in trouble. I'm seriously fucking pissed off at Kaz. Like, I don't want to look at him right now. He wanted the money so bad, and he wanted to be off the block so bad, and now he's putting me up on it. God damn it, Kaz. God damn it. You really would do anything, wouldn't you? I'm on the block for a 4th time. Hopefully this is my last time in these goddamn chairs, in one way or another. So Tessa, Liberty, here's how things are gonna go. After we reveal our VIPs, you guys are gonna have 20 minutes to save yourselves. So let's waddle on up to the Lazy Lounge without a moment's hesitation. Hey guys, welcome to the VIP ceremony. It's time to get really sexy. It's time to spill some blood, spill the tea, and figure out who's a VIP. Good job, Eternal. You really are a poet. Your poetry is just divine, I say to myself in the mirror, while I caress it with my ice cream jellyfish tentacle and give my reflection a smooch. So now that the money dilemma is over, it's time for the 4 of you who are really just putting me through it right now, like I'm really struggling and I'm really having a hard time. It's time for the 4 of you to tell me who are your VIPs already, for God's sake, man. For goodness sake, we've taken so long to get to this point. You guys better figured out your VIPs by now, because if it's taking you this long to figure out your VIPs, like if you still don't have them sorted out, like seriously, like it's been so long, guys. It's been so long. You don't need to get this complicated with it. Like everybody's waiting for you to do something else. So let's just get it over with. Kaz, who's on your VIP list? Okay, so I think I know what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna take Liberty off my VIP list because I'm gonna scare the shit out of her this week. I don't actually want to send her home, but I'm gonna make her think I do, because I know she already has the block anxiety, and I want her to have the oh shit I'm going home anxiety. And then we can have a good laugh about it. Ho ho ho. I've got Salvador and Aurora on my VIP list. Epic, Kaz. That is an epic gamer moment. Liberty, who have you got on your VIP list? Okay, so Kaz took me off his VIP list, so I really don't know what the fuck that's about. But it doesn't matter, because I'm going to take him off mine. I've got Tobias and Natasha on my VIP list. Natasha? Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, who's Natasha?
Natalie? Natushi? You guys remember Natasha? She went home second? I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither. Did you like make an imaginary friend or something like I did? I'm really into imaginary friends, so I wouldn't blame you.
No, guys, she was like a real person, like she was actually on the show. Well, if we're letting Tessa put nobody on her VIP list, we might as well let Liberty put imaginary people on her VIP list. What the fuck? Like, am I actually going crazy? Anyways, Salvador, your VIP list, por favor.
I've got Aurora and Kaz on my VIP list. Wow, you guys are gonna have a lot of weird threesomes, I bet. That's gonna be super weird. What the fuck, host? What the fuck?
Yeah, host, what is that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. I won't say anything. Kaz, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda want you to do terrible things to me.
Oh!
Like I want you to, I'm not gonna get into detail.
I kinda wish you would.
Maybe later.
Jesus Christ, I really shouldn't have said anything.
Well, I regret making that snotty little comment, so congratulations, guys. You guys have made me regret being a snarky, sarcastic asshole for once. So how are we doing in the Tessa neighborhood? Are we still no VIPs?
Still nobody.
Wow, Tessa, that's really wise of you, is what I would say if it's opposite day.
Quit being a fucking clown host. You know I can do it. I'm gonna win without anybody on my VIP list.
Tessa, I really just think that's absolutely possible and something that's definitely able to be achieved, is what I would say if it was opposite day. You know, Tessa, usually when people spend months in isolation, they learn the importance of having friends. I think you're just a fucking basket case.
Well, at least I don't want Kaz to shove things up my asshole that don't belong in an asshole.
How can you just assume that's exactly what I want him to do?
Let's keep talking about this. This is really interesting.
I don't want to talk about this when my mom is probably watching.
Salvador, I'll take you off my VIP list if you don't tell me at least one thing.
I want you to drip candle wax on my genitals.
Jesus is the reason. So wait, Salvador, if you win the show and Kaz and Aurora end up in your vibe house, like, is it just gonna become a pleasure palace?
I don't know if I'm into all of that stuff. I really don't know if I want to be banging two people at the same time.
So who are you gonna pick, Salvador? This must be a real Sophie's choice.
Look, I haven't even won yet, so why don't we drop it?
Come on, Salvador, we're just picking on you because you got MB and we feel powerless and helpless, just like you want to feel in the presence of my thick...
You got your Bible, got your gun.
Ooh, is that Lana Del Rey? I love Lana Del Rey. Let me sing some Lana Del Rey. Oh God, miss you on my lips. It's me, little Venice bitch. On the strip with the neighborhood kids.
Calling out, bang, bang, kiss, kiss.
You're in the yard, I like the fire, and as the summer fades away,
I think all can stay. Hey.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and end the VIP ceremony on that little musical number. You guys have fun, go frolic, go be stupid somewhere else.
Well, the secret's out. Just like me, I guess. Bi invisibility is a thing of the past, and it's all because of me, and whatever the fuck is going on in my testicles.
Hey, Tessa! Hey, Tessa!
Hey, what's up, Kaz? Wait, let me guess. I'll keep you in the house if you put me on your VIP list. Yeah, not a goddamn chance.
Damn, well, I thought it was worth a try. Anyways, see you in the loser circle, except I won't because I'm not gonna lose. You are. But that's gonna be our little secret, okay?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna scare the fuck out of Liberty. I'm gonna make her think I'm about to kick her off the show. And then at the last second, I'm gonna vote you out. That way, she never decides to get ballsy to me again. She's gonna be scared of me, and that's how I want her.
Are you sure about that, Kaz? You don't think you could, like, take me into the final two with you? Like, at all?
I really could, Tessa, I really could. Cause then, no matter who wins, I'm guaranteed final two. But that's just not the game I'm gonna play. The way it stands, I'm not guaranteed final two if I'm in it with Liberty. But I wanna be. I really wanna be. So, like, I'm pretty sure Salvador's gonna keep me if I kick you off because he hates your guts. But I need Liberty to keep me. And then that way, absolutely no matter my choice, I get final two. And I'm gonna pick the one where I keep Liberty because she's way less annoying than you.
Thanks. So what exactly are you getting out of this, Kaz? Because if you keep me in the show and we circle jerk MB challenges next week, then I can take you to the final two with me.
Well, it's like I said, Tessa, you're annoying. And I really just like fucking with Liberty, so I'm gonna do it.
Well, what if you fucked with her by telling you were gonna keep her in the house and then you kicked her off last second?
If I kicked her off, then she's only gonna be shocked for like a couple seconds. But if I torment her all the way up, leading up to the final couchdown, I'm gonna be able to watch it all unfold. Hey, Salvador! I'm trying out new experimental singing techniques. What do you think?
I've always loved your singing, Liberty, so what's up?
Okay, so I thought trying to campaign to Kaz would be a little too obvious because he's the only vote. But maybe I can work with you. if I try to tell Kaz something, he's probably gonna blow me off. So I want to talk to you, because I know you want Tessa out of this house real bad.
Yeah, I really don't even want the possibility of her being in the final 2 to be a possibility. I don't want her getting past this episode at all, so I'm right there with you.
Don't! So how do you think we should do it?
Well, I really have no ideas. Kaz is probably in the safest position possible right now. It's gonna be really hard to get to him. But we could always...
Hey, Liberty! Liberty! Oh, Kaz, what's going on? I'm gonna kick you off the show. You're gonna go home and suffer. Okay, yeah, that's really cool. And I took you off my VIP list. So when I win the show, you're not stepping into this house, bitch. You're on nobody's list. You're not on mine, and you're not on Tessa's, and you're not on Salvador's, because he wants to turn the Vibe House into a pleasure pit, a total Dionysus luau, and you're not invited. Okay, cool. Probably because he hasn't seen your titties, and he's really mad that me and Aurora have seen them before he has.
That's not true.
But you know what is true, Salvador? I'm gonna kick Liberty off the show.
Kaz, you really shouldn't do that.
Salvador, there's only one way I'm not gonna kick Liberty off the show. Do you want to know what it is?
What is it?
I want you to beg for it.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, I'm gonna kill the host. Host, where are you?
I'm right here, Salvador. Yo, what's up?
Okay, so thanks to you opening your mouth about me and my thing for Kaz, now he's gonna dangle it over my head for the rest of the goddamn time he's in this house. Which, by the looks of it, is gonna be until the very last episode.
For sure, for sure.
So I just wanna know, like, why would you do that to me?
Because me and Kaz aren't so different. I also like torturing people, but in a fun way.
I'm not having fun.
Why not?
Because it's like I said, my mom might be watching. Anything I want to do with Kaz, I don't want to do on live television. Do you understand?
Come on, Salvador. If you can impress me more than Arlo did, I'll give you something special. And the bar's set pretty low, so... Jesus Christ, Kaz, you're a real shady son of a bitch. Tessa's right. You have a really punchable face. Come on, Salvador. You want Tessa out, right? You want her out so bad. But I told her I'm keeping her in. And as you know, my word is as good as gold. So it's really going to be a pain in my ass to go back on it, you know?
Well, that's just false.
Well, let me ask Liberty. Liberty, what do you think about it? Where do you stand with me humiliating Salvador just so you can stay in the show? Well, I think I'm going to go along with it, but Kaz, this is really the last straw. If you're being serious about this, then come next week, if I win MB, I'm going to kick you off. I'm seriously going to keep Salvador in the game because he doesn't deserve to go through something like this. Come on. Nobody deserves anything. But sometimes things just happen to people.
Liberty, do you mean it? If I take you to the final 3 and you win MB, are you gonna kick him off?
Oh, come on, Salvador. You're not really gonna believe that, are you? Me and Liberty have been snaking our way through this game since day 1. Well, Kaz... Well, I think you're gonna believe me now since Kaz is trying to shoot me down. Am I trying to shoot you down, or is this reverse?
Well, I'm just gonna Occam's razor the entire thing and get on my knees already.
Oh, now we're talking.
So, Kaz, you lead the way. What's going on? How are we doing this?
Okay, well, first to start, I want you to my and
like really like get in the... Could you write all that down?
No, I'm kidding. You don't have to do all that. All you have to do is what Arlo couldn't.
So you want me to lick your shoe?
Just lick my shoe, Salvador. Just one.
Fine. Mom, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, so now can you...
No, wait, you're not done. Just for now, I'm gonna step on the back of your head, and when you're done, I'll let you know. Oh my god, Kaz. What the fuck is wrong with you? Liberty, I want you to look at me, and I want you to listen to me. I'm not scared of you, and I never have been. Oh my... Kaz! Are you serious? This is my serious face, isn't it? This is what Salvador was telling you all about. Speaking of Salvador, look at him. Look how pathetic he looks right now. You're lucky this was never you. You were my right hand the entire time. I would never do anything like this to you, but I'm very capable of doing it to anybody else. So really, do you want to fuck with me? Really ask yourself, do you want to be in the final 2 with this clown? What has gotten into you? Nothing's gotten into me, Liberty. I'm just goofing off. For God's sake, you act like there's something wrong with me. I think there might be, Kaz. I think this is pretty indicative of a mental problem. Hey, you asked for it. You said, Kaz, how am I going to stay in the house this week? And I said, well, you can stay in the house if Salvador licks my shoe. And you guys were both fine with it, so here we are. I did nothing wrong, so leave me out of your frustrations, okay? It's not my fault you're still in the block, and you still could go home, because I could totally be BSing right now. Anyway, Salvador, you're done. Salvador, are you alright?
I'm kinda good.
Wow, I just watched that entire thing and that was honestly kinda awesome.
Tessa, when the fuck did you get here?
I just said I watched the entire thing. So like, a minute ago.
Tessa, what do you think? Who am I gonna kick off the show?
I don't know, Kaz, and I really don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna try to guess and make myself look like a dumbass when I'm wrong, because you don't mean anything you say.
There we go. See, somebody gets it.
I'm gonna guess Tessa. You'll speak when spoken to. Yes, sir.
Oh my god, I'm actually gonna lose my fucking mind in here.
Well, it looks like I might be going out now.
And the producers of the show said they'd only let me get one hit of the crack pipe, which really isn't fair, because Kaz and Liberty got to do Molly the entire time, which like has the potential to be more dangerous than crack, but still, if this is my last chance, I'm gonna light up now. See you fuckers at the finale. And then the pearly gates opened, and God said, "Who invited this bitch?" and kicked me back down into hell, where I then found myself at the final couch down. So now that we're at the climax of the show, Liberty and Tessa have gotten plenty of time to campaign, but I'm gonna give them a little bit of extra time, because I would be nothing without my kindness and generosity. Tessa, you're gonna go up first, because I said so.
Well, I was just gonna...
Well, that was a very interesting and coherent speech, Tessa.
Okay, so it's true what they say. Crack is whack. Liberty, knick-knack, paddywhack, don't hold back. Go ahead.
So I really don't know if I should just do another blah 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 speech, or if I should call Kaz out for being a pervert, or I could call out Salvador and say that he should have kept his sexual interests on an anonymous message board on the internet. But I'm gonna choose to do none of those things, and instead just say nothing. Thank you. No, Liberty, thank you for not wasting my time. Speaking of wasting time, we're not going to waste any time by making you go to another room, Kaz. You can just do it right here. Just let us know. Who do you want off the show? Real quick. Well, it's been a wild ride, bitch. And while you were my fellow double-crosser, sorry not sorry, Tessa, I'm going to vote you out.
Tessa! You have been formally extracted from the VIBEHAUS, out of the goo, out of the acids, out of the brains, out of the intestines of the VIBEHAUS dead cadaver body, and sent off to
several different department stores in many shapes and sizes to be devoured on by ancient goblins of unspeakable origin.
I think I gained something new to believe in. Loyalty after the very end.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're cheesy.
Actually, she's under arrest.
What the hell? Who's barging into my show?
This is the FBI, CIA, and NCIS all at once.
I thought NCIS was a television show.
It's based off a real thing. Tessa, you're under arrest for several intergalactic crimes. Tessa, you are severely under arrest. So we're gonna totally pwn your ass right now by extracting you from the VIBEHAUS and taking you to our secret experimental underground government facility where you will be held captive until your death in 900 years.
You're only giving me 900 years to escape this facility.
Well, we would lethally inject you, but we're just like morally opposed to that, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Everyone deserves a chance at life.
Yeah, whatever, just take me away.
Alright, Tessa, here comes the airplane.
Hey Salvador, what are you thinking about? I don't know, man. I'm just in a really weird mood right now.
Yeah, same.
Well, we did it, guys. We made it to the final 3. All of our enemies are pretty much gone. What should we do to celebrate?
Well, the pool parties have been getting closer and closer to an orgy, so maybe we should just take it all the way for once. Yeah, but those are like orgies, and like a 3-way is just a little bit more like personal, and it's like on a weird, like, uncanny valley between like, you know, no strings attached and like just getting a little too attached. So like, I don't really know if I'm gonna be doing that.
Liberty, I thought you wanted to have sex with me too.
Well, yeah, like I do, but I feel like you'd be paying attention to Salvador the entire time.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe we should all just sit down and enjoy a nice movie or something.
I'd rather get high as fuck.
Well, why don't we do both?
Okay, yeah,
good.
Sure.
And just like that, just like driving a bus onto a playground full of children, Tessa, no last name provided, has been kicked out of VIBEHAUS. The final 3 squatters remain. Who will be the last person to get kicked off of VIBEHAUS? Who will win the final MB? And who will win the entire show? Place your bets now, because the pot's only getting bigger.
and find out at the grand finale of Vibe House. Man, final 3. I can't believe it. That would sound a little more convincing coming out of my facade, but I really am excited. When I finally get that deed in my hand, I'm gonna feel like a brand new person. Vibe House, here I come.
It didn't hit me right after I won the MB where I was going to end up being the final 3, but now that I'm here, and now that Tessa's gone, it's really hitting me like a truck. I'm so close. I'm so close I can taste it, and it tastes nothing like Kaz's shoe. I have to do this. I have to do it for myself and Aurora, and maybe Kaz if I'm still in that mood. We're just gonna have to see how things shake out.